Here's the execute into the bomb site. And there's nobody home, so indeed it is retake territory for Anonymo. They'll have high ground advantage. You can see Kylar poking around from short as well. Key's been eliminated in the meantime. So now we've got a 4 versus 3 in favor of Anonymo, and it gets better. Innocent with 2. And we've got ZTR and Hampus remaining. And now it's just down to ZTR now looking for the multi-frag, but no. It's a confident one for Anonymo. And if you look at Kylar and Innocent, when they've got money to smoke on the mollies towards this area, it's something that NIP wants to challenge. Snax can't be whiffing too many shots like that because it will prove to be very expensive indeed. That was a sitter for him. Device will not allow him to get away with that. A swing from Plopsky, and hold on a second, we've got Hampus here to cut the numbers out and res if necessary, but Hampus will find 2. So Anonymo have been massively outpositioned by Ninjas in Pajamas. An early play up along allows them to take the A-bomb site.
Oh wow, and they keep pushing as well. Easy kill for Device. Oh, he has no idea that there's a second man here though. Has to be careful with that dig. Surprise, surprise.
Oh my god.
Oh, there it is. The no-scope headshot.
Not like this. This is not supposed to be how it plays after this control from Anonymo. Device announcing his presence in his new threads. There's a trade from Plopsky. No fear whatsoever. 2v2 now, and there's some sound cues for Key, and there goes Device. Plopsky's got 50 seconds. He's got a potential 1v1 here. Doesn't know where Innocent is. Doesn't matter because Key will deliver. Reading that, so being very patient, using their time well. 54 seconds, and indeed Kylar still having a look, and he is indeed surrounded. Rifle support for the bomb carrier comes through now. Flashbang's being eaten, and down goes Kylar. 44 seconds, and surely Key's got to rotate to join Minio, or at least make a play towards the A-bomb site. Looking for the multi-frag is Minio. It's a 180 from ZTR. 4 versus 1 now. This one falling to pieces, and this makes things even more awkward. Minio with the boost from short B, and ZTR has been dispatched of. 4 versus 2, the numbers are favorable for Anonymo, but Device is lurking with the AWP. You can see the bait set up there, but he's still alive, looking for players towards Monster. Falling back now for some more cover. Hampus looking for a multi-frag. Almost got a crossfire, but now it's just Device. Smoke is down to create some space for himself. Holding angles now, and Snax has got to deliver this time. Switching out for the AK-47, Device has got an angle for the bomb. Look at the transfer, almost but not quite. The bomb will be defused. ZTR to make his way through Monster, and he needs a multi-frag here. Close but not quite. Plopsky, instant trade, and the B-bomb site is taken. Catches the flanks as well, Hampus. And that leaves Snax with the M4A4. 1 versus 3, and he will be dealt with as well. Ninjas in Pajamas just looking much stronger on Twitter about them.
Snax is having a round. It's a good time for him to wake up. His team is not really having that impact 40 ADR right now from Snax. Hardly any utility damage. So he needs to start waking up if the team are going to be able to pull through here in this 15th round. But we're back into a 3-on-3. NIP doing a very good job of just keeping their cool. This perfect timing! Man, that's so frustrating.
Yeah, that's the bomb. That's a big pickup. That clock ticking, and we can see Innocent with an off angle towards Connector. Minio is still curious, though, with 25 seconds on the clock. He's going to have a look and give up the kill there, leaving his teammate alone on the bomb site. That's very curious, considering the position. Maybe not trusting each other. I don't know. Key now trying. He's got a lot to do, and that's very unfortunate indeed. Innocent now with 6 HP and a 1 versus 2. The trajectory gives a position away from both these players, in fact. Creeping through the smoke now, but ZTR is waiting for him. And in the bogs with the P250. No disabled access in these toilets. I have alerted Valve to no response, of course. Oh, we've got some stereo frags across the map for Ninjas in Pajamas. That's a lovely flick from Device. He's definitely coming into this one warm. Kylar and Minio left, and it is death by paper cuts. My God. 4 kills for Device on the A-bomb site. So we'll see what they're able to bring, but this one's not over just yet, and well, it's getting a bit closer though. More action towards this tunnel. Lovely choke point for the CTs to spray. Seems like it'll be a fast eco round. Indeed it will be. Game point for Ninjas in Pajamas.
We're going to have just enough for some Galils. And there's a bullet care of Rez. Snax has had... It's been a very difficult map, let's say, for Snax.
Yeah, it's been awful, let's be honest. But again, sometimes you've got to get the derp out of your system, and maybe this map is the one to do it. Doesn't look strong for Anonymo anyway, so if they can come into map number 2 with a fresh attitude and some stronger team play, then that might just be enough.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, we're going to get to see how things go here on Nuke. We'll get to see how the Ninjas have decided to implement Device.
Grenades being lined up,
Yep.
mollies as well. This is a heavy utility pistol round. The Julies will be denied, and in go Anonymo into this A-bomb side. This is looking great for them so far. 4 versus 1 as Plopski's wondering what's happened to his teammates. Still has the high ground. Got himself a headshot at the very least. Now 3 versus 1. Looks like Kyler might be moving away with the bomb, considering going down the vent. He's only got 29 HP, so this could be real awkward if he actually tries to commit to this. Plopski unsure as to what to do, and he is surrounded at the back. There is a pistol round for Anonymo. Well, single scope, respect. Oh, and there it is. As you said, double scope, and he can't see all those angles there. It's a nice kill from him, and he immediately rotates the AWP to a different position. But as we can see, there's big presence on the outside. Hampus will drop the bomb and fall away. Kyler looks like he was kind of taken by surprise there. And it is becoming a shooting gallery now for Ninjas in Pajamas. 5 versus 3. No response from Anonymo. Snax has rescued the bomb, but can they rescue a round out of this? Innocent looks up just as Rez peeks out. Behind him, makes his way to Decon. Potentially a bomb plant in this, but maybe not. Well,
Putting himself in a position to just mow him down.
Device has come for support as well. Just the right time. That's a great 3-man spray down. And there's the bomb. USP to finish off. Not expecting some Kevlar, so he can't just go for the headshots here. Burst fire from Mino. That's curious because Device is very far away.
Making sure that there are no gaps for Anonymo to take advantage of if they were to be moving out in the yard.
This is a very awkward position for Plopski, and his help has just been, well, has it been eliminated? I'm not sure. Down he goes. You can see Rez now taking control of control. The rotation's already on the way. Maybe a flank later on. Rez trying to find a gap at the edge of that smoke. Nothing doing just yet. You can see Device going for some wallbangs into the site. Those wallbangs go in both directions, of course. He can spray the vents. ZTR with 2, and this is becoming difficult for Anonymo, or is it? Rez now 1v3. Finds one close to double doors, but he will be subject to spray from multiple players.
Hampus is holding main, and Squeak at the same time sees that smoke go by. Oh, but still managing to pick up the kill. A double as well. Way more than he should get. 1 for 1, fine, but a double kill, that is a huge play from Hampus.
Kyla's got so many angles to check. T-vent, CT vent, Squeaky, all the off angles from those places, and ZTR will eventually spot him. Drop some flames on the ramp. That should activate some kind of rotation. You can see that Hampus is also downstairs. Device target practice around the hell position. We've got the flicks as well. He's got help from up top soon, down to the USP, and he's going to try and get that last kill, but Rez will steal it. No damage done by Anonymo, but the opponent looking for a peek up top on the silo. Snax being careful, but for how long? Device on fire, and there's a glorious, delicious headshot onto Key. They cannot avoid him, regardless of the utility. They will hit a rotation, though, as they try to focus on the A-bomb site. Minio trying to trade for his teammate. He'll be able to do that at the very least. But again, ZTR in that same position, getting one more kill. Plopski coming through to help his teammates, leaving Snax to wonder what could have been. His shadow may be spotted there on that main position. And he won't get much done either. Number 6 position. Now, will they pursue? It's been really awkward for Plopski on that B bomb site, but Key's just crept into A in the meantime, looking for that second kill, but the Device is ready. This will pull NIP out of position, though, leaving Plopski with less support than he might have liked. Smokes towards control. They really need a rotation into his pajamas. Plopski trying to avoid getting traded, bought some time for the rotation. Hampus coming in from the back as well. Trades continue. 2 versus 2, minute on the clock. Got Molly's in control as well. Smoke is still up as bombs getting planted.
But these smokes are clearing. There's a window now for NIP to stop this from happening.
Oh boy. Snax going for the fake. The no scope from Device doesn't quite land, and back he goes towards that B bomb site. Has enough information for a quick plant. Rez won't have an angle just yet, but takes out the cover. That leaves Snax in a 1 versus 2. Now he has to deliver, but Device won't allow him to fire us. where people are and aren't, but again, they don't have the best angles. Suddenly, there's all the footsteps towards the ramp. The AUG is out, cutting them down like trees in the forest. 3 kills and the bomb. That is outstanding from Plopski, melting them with the AUG. You can see Kylar trying to catch a rotation now and create something for his team. Had a chance on Rez, but was shooting the gun rather than the head. Now Snacks again in a 1 versus 4. Easily dispatched of at the end there by Ninjas in Pajamas.
Wonders. And now, well, 5-on-5, force buy from Anonymo. Not a whole lot to work with, and so they're going for a lot of aggression on the upper side.
Yeah, Rez is getting 1v1s for free here. It's a good start. Key, with a stroke of luck, perhaps, gets a nice upgrade as well. 3-on-3 as Anonymo look for one last round in this first half. You see Key playing off of those shots as well, running back into the hands of Hampus. 2-on-2, fast-moving round now as Plopski's got 15 HP in a 1 versus 2. They're not entirely sure where he is, but they'll soon find out. But Snacks has a nice angle, I'm sure. You see Mino looking around, and there it is. 6 rounds for Anonymo, maybe more than we were expecting. Again, those HEs have been deployed by Anonymo. So showed some presence at A, showed some presence at ramp, and back into A they go. But there are still 3 players here for Anonymo, and they've got to find this crossfire. Indeed, they will. Device jumping circles next to the blue box. Not sure what's going on there, but they got absolutely deleted. They were looking for a 5 AK play, and Snacks is back on AWP. So perhaps it depends on map and half who is AWPing. Creeping through the smoke, Hampus will make Anonymo a little more comfortable with a free kill. The remaining 3 heading towards the ramp now. We have an off angle from Minio with the French gun. We'll see how powerful it can be on this occasion. Well, he's made it 2. That's definitely progress for Anonymo. 4 versus 2 now, as what's left of NIP has a minute to try and plant the bomb at the very least. And Molly's towards control, goes way too deep though for where the CT is. Not that they can see that. Listen, creeping up just as Device tries to jump in the window. It's looking great for Anonymo right now. Indeed, it will remain great for this round. 4 players alive. Anonymo had swiftly taken away. Snacks now with an aggressive play. Here we go. He has warmed up, it looks like. Maybe just way more comfortable on Nuke rather than Overpass. And Anonymo taking the fight to Ninjas in Pajamas. They're not laying back whatsoever.
Excellent. Exactly what had to happen. And we can get the follow-up peek here. This is sick.
Yeah, ZTR stuck in this angle now. It's the bomb as well.
This is bad news bears here for NIP. They need to do a little bit of damage to the...
Anonymo with some good info. You can see NIP raising the pace, trying to catch them out of position. Plopski will chase down towards the B bomb site, but not quite hit the mark there. Mino will stand his ground, and indeed now there's 3 of them that go either side of the smoke, and perhaps there's a chance for NIP.
They smoke down to block off Decon, and now they can get in here. Device also making a bit of noise. No, there it is. Instant shot. Brings it back to a 3-on-3, and the bomb planted. Now they can get into post-plant positions here, Nip, and life can get very difficult for Anonymo. Retaking with an AWP is never fun.
2 defuse kits on the remaining 3 players. Some utility as well, smoking the molly. They can clear out some positions, as we can see. Device and ZTR remain. ZTR with a nice angle for a swing. Can he get both of them? Indeed he can. Headshots, of course. Snacks now alone versus Device and ZTR. That's a deep molly, and ZTR's dead. Device just hiding. Needs to try and pick his time wisely. Snacks with a P250, and it's too late for him to win the round, but he can take out all the remaining NIP players.
Just going on the egg hunt right now. Smoke? No, we don't have a smoke. Now it goes down. Smoke goes down, but Snacks is going to try and play past it.
Oh, that's a lovely flick from Snacks, but doesn't want to stay in the bomb sites alone for too long. Help is on the way, though. And now the numbers are tied. Kylar just creeping and playing side, looking for the transfer, but taking out the bomb planter instead. Plopski spraying all over the shop, just preempting positions, and down goes Snacks, leaving Minio alone. Some slight tagging through the vents. He knows where one of the players is now. The HE is out, but he can't find the angle. Device elevating his position. That's going to be a really hard kill to find for Minio. Just going on a big run here, but the trade's going to be instant from Plopski, surely. What? Device at 25 HP, the USP is out. Surely he can't do this. It's so awkward for both squads. Running out of bullets and running out of health as well. That is a tense round. Minute 13 on the clock. Hampus creeping around the smoke. Great angle from Key. Delivers the kill as well.
Oh.
Very, very important round for both squads, and it's NIP running out of steam. They're in eco territory, and this one becomes even more difficult to turn around. Anonymo now with 497 HP versus 2 Swedish players.
A single smoke grenade, but I mean, at the end of the day here, that's not going to factor too much into it. There's a hail of bullets ready and waiting to get thrown at these ninjas as they go out onto the upper side. Perfect positioning for Mino, right? So used to reacting to that.
Snax is in trouble. This is the time to land the shots. It really is, and he's missed 3 of them, and he's alone. I don't know if help is on the way, but oh my god, Anonymo just being dismantled in round 27, and their economy can't really stand it.
We have some flash to work with here for NIP, but a single smoke. Now we get to see it's going to be pressure at ramp, and Snax is going to get challenged. This time he hits it.
He's ready again through the corner of the wall. Device in the meantime is putting some damage in. Hold on a second. This game is turning around. The bomb needs to be collected though, and Mino's doing what he can to try and stop this. Device with 27 seconds to make a play. 1 downstairs and 1 up. Where is Kyler? He's in the lobby position. Device has got a chance, but he better be quick. Does he commit to this? Looks like he is. Kyler, will he wait for his teammate? Starting to swing now. The flashbang is out for Device, and game point is with Anonymo. This round. 5 AKs on deck for Ninjas in Pajamas, not prioritizing the AWP on the T side. And they go very quickly indeed. Rez taking out Key again. Big risk taken towards the end of this. And that might not pay off for Anonymo.
Whoa, shoots right over his teammate's shoulder? What was that? Bold play there from Snax, managing to bring it back to a 4-on-4. A Device creeping in. Loses the duel. 12 health left on Innocent, gets out of dodge.
They're in a really bad spot here, Nip. They've got sub 1 minute as they try and decide where to go, trying to edge towards, oh boy, there's one found, and Mino will just fall back. Play the time. 4 versus 2, try and play the numbers with his teammates. There are so many different places he could be now. Pops out, but he does get popped by Plopsky, and now he's got the information, and time is much lower, so they can really play with this. Molly in the vent, but Snax is here with the AWP. Kylar's taken so much damage to get towards this bomb site. Snax with a flick now, leaving Plopsky, and he's got 2 more to find. 19 seconds, and we've got a CT by Deacon through the door for Kylar, and indeed, we head to Mirage.
They can go toe-to-toe with Nip. There is that element of surprise, though, with Device. What's he going to do? What's he going to show us?
Well, Ninjas Pajamas will have a lot of presence in this short position. For them dancing around the ladder. Device is going to take one in the face. And then another one from the hands of Key. See ZTR creeping around the smoke as it dissipates, so will Key. 4v2 bomb looks likely to get planted here, but how much can Anonymo do afterwards? Snax and Kylar both half health. Not really in a position to help each other, and my god, Kyler gets popped as well. That leaves Snax alone, and the bomb's not planted for him. ZTR has a kit, and he can just comfortably head to defuse that bomb. The Hampus is on it for some reason. But either way, there's not much Snax can do. 26 seconds now, still unclear as to which way Anonymo are going, but there's a huge gap in that smoke, and that will allow Rez to pick off Mino. You can see Kyler trying to buy some space, so they're getting some clues, and we can see the rotation from Ninjas in Pajamas. Got a crossfire, but Kyler's found the first half of it, almost a second, but didn't quite finish off the job there. 9 seconds for this bomb to get planted now, and there might just be a chance for them. Oh my god, the kills have come in a flurry, leaving Plopsky alone. 1 versus 3 made 2 of the kill onto Snax. He has a defuse kit, but he's not sure where these players are. A slow approach, very controlled from Anonymo, and they're in a strong position. Plopsky's going to have to walk into a crossfire unless Key goes too wide and starts to peek. Looking towards Tetris, we can see this now. There's a nice 1v1 from Plopsky, but Key will trade, and there's the first round. Well, they've got clues with these grenades, and they'll charge in regardless of the Palace utility. Double peeking Rez, who's isolated in front of these smoke grenades. ZTR forced from his position as well. This execute looking strong for Anonymo. They played their plan out regardless of that Molly and Palace, and so far so good. NIP are just getting dropped one by one. Anonymo looking good for a second round here. AWP collected, and surely NIP looks to save, but they're being denied. Anonymo looking sharp and very warm in this third map. Plopsky will do what he can to save, but around the corner, not quite revealing the information. That's enough information for Device to capitalize on. Oh, that's a nice flick, and he really is dismantling his plays around connector. Innocent spotted with the bomb. Oh, how is he dodging these shots? And what is his play now? 3-on-3 minutes ago, they know the bomb is or was in connector. ZTR with a drive peek, a big swing, and there is the bomb in his hands now. Minio, crouch, and he's still alive. Bomb's been rescued. Device now, 1 versus 2. That's a big shot. Now Snacks has got to come in from the ramp. I think he's realizing now he's got to get his skates on. Did he just see part of Snacks? I think he did. There's a crouch peek from Snacks, and Anonymo get a 3rd round. Difficult for both teams towards the end. Seems there'll be a fast burst into the B bomb site. The combo, the chain flashes, mostly avoided on the site, but there are kills to be found here as well. Plopsky dancing around, got to stay near that smoke, allow his teammates to rotate in through the door. That is the advantage of that smoke. And look at the deletions here from Ninjas in Pajamas. 4 versus 2, make it 3. Hampus picked off. Plopsky still active here around the bench position, repositioning now for a swing with his teammate onto Innocent. And 3 players will survive. He spotted one of them. The mollies are coming out. Rez will try and run distraction from his teammate. Nice one shot. They got a crossfire now. You can see Device activating as well. Just having another look, peppering and doing better than that. It is falling to pieces for Anonymo. Short play taken out, and Minio's got a lot to do now. 1 versus 3. Over the smoke, running out of bullets. He's got to race towards the B bomb site. Rifles may be collected by NIP.
They just need to stick together. Buddy system. You have to trade. Oh, or you line up! You line up and it's perfect for him. I like this, that Nip are just not making any bones about who's hitting the shots right now on their team. Give those guys P250s and let them go to work. Minio's with a very quick reaction, the rotation over towards this B site. It's not going to happen though, surely not.
1 versus 3 now for Minio, looking for the multi-frag, disciplined, patient, but there is one coming in from the back. Where does Rez choose to plant the bomb? Oh, he's going to get flanked back of the head and dead, surely. Indeed. Here is Hampus. Look at the rotation now. The defenses are being bolstered. Keys being popped on the bomb site, but there are plenty more where that came from. Snacks lurking in mid now. Takes out Hampus, and his angles would have been so important. Now the execute becomes somewhat worrisome for Ninjas in Pajamas, but they've got the utility for it. But Minio hasn't been checked for. Can he get another kill out of this? Indeed he can. Down goes Rez, down goes Device. ZTR won't last long either. Anonymo out-maneuvering Ninjas in Snacks around the corner, but maybe only Snacks will be enough. Key creeping around the smoke. Surely that's a kill, just about, but it's also a trade. 3 versus 2 as the bomb heads towards the B bomb site, and Kylar's got some trouble coming his way. Snacks has got to get to market quickly. If he can get there before the cross, then maybe something could be done. We can see 2. That's a great flashbang. Almost catches him anyway, but not quite. Kylar's still hiding in plain sight. Bomb plant is coming through. Device deleted. Spots one. He's going to get caught by Rez, almost. Nervous stuff. That's a great flick from Snacks. Now we're down to the 1v1. Bombs on the floor. Plopsky looking for Kylar. Both ringing the bell. Big headshot from Plopsky.
Going to be both close to connector, so a quick rotate possible towards that B site. Hampus, it's been a bit touch and go for him here. We'll see if he can trade the 1-for-1. Needs to get it. Not going to happen, though. Hesitation costs him, and Minio wins that duel. 4-on-4 now.
Sees them spreading out of the palace, and there'll be an exchange of kills from both squads. 3-on-3 remains. And it gets worse now. Anonymo trying to deliver, but things just go back and forth with these teams. Innocent finds himself in a 1 versus 2. He has a kit. The bomb's not planted for him. Smokes are up. Switches out for an M4. Rez is pretty low, but has a great angle. And he's quick on the trigger finger. Anonymo continue to be active, very aggressive towards the ramp, and Snacks has found Hampus creeping around the smoke. 1 by 1 they go down, and it gets better for Anonymo. The MP9 delivering, but the device is here as well. He'll get barbecued, and Rez could clutch this. 2 players have got less than 10 HP. Here comes the fadeaway flashbang. Snacks will eat. Oh my god, that was disgusting. 23 seconds remaining. He doesn't know that Kylar is also in CT, and I'm sure the peak is coming. I can see him moving just a little. A fake plant. He has no idea what his last 2 players are, but he's running out of time to fake. We can see Innocent getting closer in connector, and surely Kylar's going to peak now. Indeed he is. No bomb plant, no bonus money, and the score is...
He's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting, right? You've got Snacks for the experience. Kylar's in the mix. Minio is just massively overperforming right now.
Oh, that was like a piece of cake.
What?
It was delicious. It was absolutely delicious, that kill from Snacks. He just glided into the apartments there.
Sexy movement.
really was. And this is a strong start from Anonymo. Taking the fight to Ninjas in Pajamas and just putting them in awful numbers once again. They got a trade frag turn up here, which won't even be required. Plopsky will trade, in fact, coming in from the back, and Hampus is here to help. And boy, does he need some help. 1 versus 3, the bomb stuck in apartment of Innocent, and Snacks is just gliding in from A to B.
Will allow for a very quick rotation towards the B site. Innocent already rotating around. He's going to be right behind him. This is going to be brutal for the Ninjas.
Or is it? They've got to trade out, and Innocent has got to buy time for his team if he can. Oh my god, that's huge from Hampus. That allows him to plant the bomb. We've got Kai coming in from the short position. Device is posted up, but it's a rare miss from Device. Won't stop the bomb from being planted. They don't know that Minio's on the high ground up top. There's no kids on the remaining plays. The jump peek from Device, the spatial awareness. They know where both CTs are now, and they all position accordingly. But still, Kai with an unanswered frag. 1v1. Hampus is so low. He's just 1 bullet away from doom. Minio with the fan match to try and clutch it, and he will do exactly that. Anonymo make it to match point. 4 AK-47s. We've got a 2-man swing, and Hampus gets utterly deleted. He doesn't even know how many plays there. Completely blind, but NIP have got the numbers towards the B bomb site. There's a molly under the window. Standard stuff, but they are smoked off the site. There is a gap, though, and they're searching for something, and ZTR will give them what they weren't looking for. But a bomb's been dropped in the meantime. The trades continue. This is allowing Anonymo to get closer to the site. Multiple CTs in the market now. They've got presence on shorts as well. It's going to be a hard hold for NIP, who are out of grenades at this point. AWP lurking with Snacks Innocent, trying to deliver as well. Plopsky stuck at default, but we got stereo frags for NIP. Man advantage now as Anonymo tries to clutch this one. Snacks still in the market, 1 versus 3 with the AWP. Switching out for the rifle. He has a defuse kit as well, but surely this is going to overtime. Got some pre-fire, res delaying, and indeed 15 apiece. We're not done just yet. In the B apartments, he could make an aggressive play later on. There's an take position. Kai spotted something. Maybe a player in a window. Oh my god.
Dude,
from the front
what?
to the back. Kai will make his way towards this A-bomb site. He'll be the 3rd man. Soon we'll have Innocent in jungle. A 2-man spray down. He's looking for the ace. He will be denied, however, but that's a strong round for the 2nd player on the B bomb site. This is so much information. Innocent hopping up, and they're going to be on top of each other in all different ways. Tap, tap, knock, knock. Playing a piano on their faces.
Oh, no.
There is a CT making his way through already, but Device is ready for it. Exactly what NIP needed, a great response. Hampus just behind enemy lines. Available now on DVD. That smoke is almost the very old lurk.
Spread.
Should give you one ways towards CT. Getting awkward now. ZTR traded as the charge comes in. Down goes Device to the hands of Kylar, and Rez fires a few shots, but to no avail. Anonymo storming the A-bomb site. NIP are keeping it competitive. That is a very important kill from Hampus. We can see Kylar by the fireboxes, or triple, depending on where you're from. And there is the fire by the boxes. Plopsky forced away. There's one's in Palace, but there's no cover for that bomb plant with a minute on the clock. Bombs on the floor, 2v1 as Snacks is now wondering where his teammates have gone. Hampus has no idea where he is, but will still deliver the frag. And all of a sudden, we're tied. Now heading towards the A-bomb site as they haven't seen the bomb NIP, and the bomb does seem to be rotating towards this A-bomb site. K going all the way towards the bench. He's been spotted now by ZTR. The flashbang won't help. 20 seconds to plant the bomb. We've got Hampus looking to creep up around short, and Snacks is waiting for it. He's waiting for that rotation. The game sense is strong, and now he's in a great position to defend this bomb plant. There was a smoke up for the CT side. Device with the headshot with the AWP. An aggressive smoke grenade as well, but can they cover? Can they try and get on this bomb? Kylar has some good angles, creeping around the corner as well. Device looking up, but he's on the low ground, so it's Snacks to spray the HE. The match point for Anonymo. The player go ahead of the light, so he knows someone's in the window. Basically, you hold your crosshair on the light, and it goes away for a second when somebody goes past it and blocks your vision. And Hampus has been dropped regardless. He knew somebody's there, but he's still been deleted. Rez now, he's got to deliver this kill, but no. 3 versus 5 for NIP as they're charging in. ZTR utterly deleted. This could be the end of the road for NIP in this first series. Device spamming with the Desert Eagle. They've got to find 5 players, 3 of which are heavily tagged, but how on earth are they going to do that? Device with 9 HP now. So many bullets flying their way. Anonymo on the cusp of victory in a significant upset. Snacks taking liberties now, pushing through the smoke because why not? 2 versus 4. Both players low now. Device and Plopsky. Flashbangs flying through. And then it was just Plopsky. Anonymo have scored the upset and they take it 2-1 over NIP.